actually really excited for this vlog that I'm going to do because it is a reaction video to a cross-country round that I haven't actually watched back since we did it in September last year. So it was my last BE of the season. It was my second ever BE90, with my first BE90 being at Bold Heath the month before in August. Now, we'd had a really good day at Bold. I had come 5th, which for my first BE90 was amazing. We'd done a 25.8 dressage, 25.8, which I think is pretty good. And it was my personal best on any horse that I've ever had out eventing. I'd had one show jump down. My brother outside my door on the phone to his friend saying we just need to sweat hard, meaning play hard on a game. I'd had a clear cross country. I think I'd got some time faults because I finished on, oh no I didn't, I was in the time. 29.8, 25.8 dressage plus the 4, yeah. So I'd gone in the time at Bold. So finished 5th, was really happy, got placed, first 90, amazing. So I was really excited for Kelsall because I've done Kelsall a number of times, not on Sansa before. Sansa had been round Kelsall with Liv at the beginning of the season, but I've ridden there a few times on a few different horses. And when I was thinking back to it and talking about it today, I've not actually had the best time at Kelsall. For whatever reason, I've always had a stop out cross country or a ridiculous number of poles down or a terrible dressage. Something has always gone wrong there. And thinking back to it now, I actually don't know why. But this particular event in September, I wasn't very well prepared for the reason that the 2 days prior to the event on the Friday, I'd been down at a Centre 10 event at An Equestrian Centre. So normally I would cross-country school 2 or 3 days before the event, and then the day before school and like get myself ready, which obviously I wasn't able to this time, and I thought that was a good idea at the time, but thinking back, it probably wasn't, especially considering I left Onley, I think, at just gone midnight, and I think I got home at 2 AM and I had to leave the house at 4 AM. So 2 hours sleep as well wasn't great. So I just think I wasn't very well prepared for the day either. But anyway, I thought I would buy the video so that I could watch it back, because I did have a stop out on cross country, which Sansa's never stopped with me, ever, really. So it was a bit of a shock, but I can't remember much about the round. But if I did what I think I did, which was just sit like a bit of a potato and not do anything, then we'll find out. So let's watch the video. Right. Okay, we're ready. After all that faff, I had to get the iPad because it wouldn't work for some reason on my laptop. And I even downloaded it and I still can't play the download, so crisis averted. So I've got the iPad and you should hopefully be able to hear it loud enough if I play it. Ooh, that is loud rain. Good start. God, the rain is horrific. See, my eyes are like as I'm backing along. Only a little miss into the first one. That was nicer. My face. I don't like this fence for whatever reason, it scares me. Ooh, we went high over that. Turn it down a bit because it's a bit loud. Nice. Oh my god, the rain is so bad. I forgot how bad it was. Oh, we were jumping so well. Okay, could have been a little bit more in the middle of that one. There's a chicaner. I think I panic kicked a little bit. Okay, that was better. Ooh, rabbit hutches. That was on a slight uphill, I think. Come down the hill. And it leads you off on a funny angle, but oh, I got to the middle. Through the water. Now, I remember in my head at this point, I was thinking somebody had told me that the next fence was really wet. Not this boat, but the haylage one after this boat. Someone had said, oh, watch the ground, it's really, really wet in front. And I remember getting there and looking at it thinking, this isn't actually that bad. And it wasn't. So here. They didn't get my stop. They didn't get my stop. Okay. At least they made my round look good. So she stopped at that fence. That rails there is really, really bright. And I think, and it's on a little uphill. And I think I was just kind of cantering thinking, oh, she'll jump it. She jumped anything. And it wasn't even like we got there and it was a stop. We just like dribbled in and kind of slowly came to a walk as we got to the fence and was like, we're not really jumping it from this. So I circled the back round. I did the smallest circle in the world. I think I was like panicking, like, just had to stop. And I was so annoyed at myself, not even at her. Even if it was her fault, I don't even think I would have been annoyed at her, but it definitely wasn't her fault. It was me potatoing into a fence. It was me potatoing into a fence. And I was more annoyed for the sake of her because she doesn't deserve it on a record. Like, that is not her. It was literally me. And I was just annoyed that I would have 20 on a record, but whatever, it's been and gone now. And we carried on the round really well, but you can see I was like, on a minute. Corner. And I was probably more focusing on getting to the corner afterwards because it was on a bit of a skew with line. It was quite a few strides away, but my face is fuming. Okay, ditch. Don't like ditches. And she jumped it like it was just a pole on the floor. Typical. So I trotted then. Oh, we're trotting. Oh, what a miss. What a miss. I literally couldn't see a thing though at this point. Very nice. I don't know why I have a thing for checking my canter lead when I'm out on a cross-country course. After every fence I'll look down. Watch. I look down and check my canter lead. What is that about? This is the last fence. Dun dun dun, up the hill. And over the last. There we go. I thought I wasn't going to say good girl, but I did. But my main takeaway from it is don't take things for granted. Because thinking back now and watching me riding round, because I had such a good round at Bold, I think in a way, I kind of just thought it was going to be easy. And it's not that it's not easy, but with Sansa it's not that hard. She is amazing in the sense that she will take me, yeah, I have to put my leg on and kick her a little bit, but she isn't massively spooky. Like, yeah, she spooked at the chicaner and like dived a little bit to the left, but I think that was a little bit me too. So although she is good, I think I just need to not take things for granted and just expect her to do it. I actually do have to ride. I think I just need to remember that, and I think in future I'll be so much more prepared. I don't think I'll ever do that again, not ride the few days before the event, so there's a lesson learned in itself. But no, I'm glad I got that video because it was a horrific day, so I don't think I got any videos of me out on cross country. So it's a nice to have.